checking in for our last installment of the treasure hunt. I hope that over the last month, as you've read through the book of Proverbs, that it's opened your eyes to some wisdom. It's challenged you in your thinking. Maybe it's drawn you closer to God. Hopefully, it's grown you in wisdom, and you're looking back after 30 some days, going, "Wow, that is a lot of wisdom there about how to live and the way to talk, the words to use, the qualities to develop." Perhaps the choices to make, the decisions to follow, and all those things that go in between there. I encourage you to continue daily to study God's Word. If you want a good recommendation of maybe where to go now, I'd invite you to the Gospel of John, especially as Easter approaches. I think it's really a great book. We see up close and personal into Jesus's life and his ministry. So the Gospel of John in the New Testament is a great book to go to in terms of daily Bible reading, taking a chapter of John a day or a section of John, part of a chapter, a section heading each day, and just going, wow, what experience did Jesus have personally today, and what can I learn from that? But today, as we wrap up Proverbs, the entire book, Proverbs 31 is a really unique chapter in the Bible. Proverbs starts with a father encouraging his son on how to live, and Proverbs ends with a mother pleading with his son about how to make good choices. And I don't think that's an accident that any of us that are parents, any of us that are mom or dad, know the desire that we have for our kids to walk in wisdom and to choose wisely and to not get caught up into foolishness. And so there's definitely some wholeness or completion that we see in this book, as it starts with the teacher to the student, the father to the son, and it ends with the mother to the child as well, inviting them and encourage them. But what I really wanted to talk about tonight, just briefly, was the main chunk of Proverbs 31, which is the wife of noble character, the godly description, the woman of all women, the superwoman you could say of the Bible. And Proverbs 31 is launched ministries. It's challenged many ladies throughout the years. It's also, if we're being really honest, probably brought some discouragement to moms and women throughout history. Some people have used it as a weapon to tell a wife or a woman what she's not. Some people have used it to tear them down or to destroy them, saying, boy, I didn't find a wife of noble character. I got you. Well, look at this woman and what she does. And what I want to do tonight is just really quickly, I want to encourage the ladies that are out there. Whether you are a mom or not, I think Proverbs 31 gives us a couple of things that we can consider when it comes to ladies. So men, this is for us to pay attention to. Women, this is for us to hear. Listen, Proverbs 31 is not a checklist of how you become perfect before God. Proverbs 31 is not the description of what you have to accomplish in order to please a husband or to satisfy a family or to be a good mom. Instead, really what I think Proverbs 31 does is it lists, it qualifies, it makes available a couple of things. First, there are some goals. I think if you're a woman, I think Proverbs 31 throws some goals out there and says, boy, there's a lot of different ways that you can honor God. And again, Proverbs 31 lists them all, right? She's up before dawn. She's making food. She's preparing for her family. She's taking care of her children. She's clothing them so they're warm. She's buying and selling and trading. She's establishing a business. She's raising her family. She's, there's so many different things. And I think what we need to do is realize that that's not a checklist to make sure we check all of them, but there's some goals. If you're a lady, to go, oh, well, okay, I'm not a mom like her, or I'm not a woman like her, but I do this, or I'm pursuing that. And so we don't look at it as a checklist that you've got to check all the boxes, but rather to say, wow, there's honor in all of these things. And so maybe you're a career woman and there's honor in that. Maybe you're a stay-at-home mom and there's honor in that, right? Those are goals to consider, to pursue, not as I've got to do them all, but rather there's lots of different ways that I can honor God with my life. Secondly, I think they are qualities to look for. If you're a man, right? That is, as we have the opportunity, as I'm hopefully mentoring my son and encouraging him as he, gets to be that teenager, and just trying to talk about what it looks like to find a good wife, right? Like that's what Proverbs 31 says, bless the man who find a good wife. Like it's hard to do. It's hard to find someone. And then again, there's qualities to look for, right? The hardworking, the kind, the loving, the diligent, the willing to love, the willing to share, the willing to work, the smart, the sharp, the crisp, the qualified. And so there's qualities that we can look for as guys, that we can look for in women, of going, boy, I really think she's beautiful, but boy, she also is really smart. right? Or instead of getting it to just be surface, right? It says charm is fleeting and beauty is deceptive, but a woman who fears the Lord is to be praised. And so we look for those qualities, that faithfulness, and go, man, she's beautiful, but also I think she really is pursuing God. And so there's the goals to shoot for, there's the qualities to look for, and maybe most of all, and this is the part that I need to be reminded of often, it's the attributes to celebrate. I have been blessed in my life with incredible women. My mom, my mother-in-law, my grandmas, then my sister, my sister-in-law, the other people that are the other women that are in my life, right? And all of these are different attributes that different women possess, that different women have, different qualities that they show off that are worthy of admiration and appreciation. And so tonight, maybe as you read through Proverbs 31, maybe you think of someone in your life and you send them a note saying, thank you for being the godly woman that you are. Thank you for loving me and serving me and caring for me. Thank you for providing for me and watching over me. Thank you for instructing me and teaching me, encouraging me. All of these things are attributes. So again, Proverbs 31 at the end of the day is not a checklist to make you feel bad. Instead, it's the qualities to shoot for, or the goals to shoot for, the qualities to look for, and the attributes to celebrate of a godly woman. More than anything, I hope that this month has been an opportunity for us to all pursue treasure that will last. It's more precious than silver, more rare than diamonds and rubies, and that has incredible worth, not just for this life, but for the life to come and for eternity. I look forward to going on a continued treasure hunt in our lives together. May we continue to read God's word, to see his great gift, and to pursue him with all that we have. Thanks for going on this treasure hunt with me. Wishing you all nothing but the best. Have a super awesome, amazing night. Love y'all. Peace out. Deuces. Also, this is my last night in Florida, and I'm kind of bumming. I've even got my coat on. I know back home it's still cold, but right now it's about 85 here. I'm just trying to soak up this last moment of Florida weather, and I hope you all have a great, great night. Love y'all.